3, 2, 1, begin.
And our apologies for the slightly chaotic start. Don't worry, we are getting things fixed up as we go. In any event, that was Salty D that you heard as our ref counting down our two runners, Holy Shinx and Clyde Cadil, representing, I hope I didn't mix up the team orders, but we do have a USA versus Portugal matchup. I am Wolfman2000, temporary host for this event. Starblades, hopefully they will be able to join momentarily. Likewise, I will get the labels up momentarily for who is who. In any event, this match is simple. Mega Man 1. Choose any two stages you want. Beat them. I do not remember if getting a game over is allowed, but obviously, even if it is allowed, it is detrimental. Of course, this being the old-fashioned NES game, some of the challenges involve dealing with lag management. Jinx, I think, has done a decent job of that and is already falling the Bomb Man battle. Bomb Man, if you can keep him occupied, bombs will not cause any problems. However, Toadman is still much easier. Oh, hurting shot, but Holy Shinx has the temporary lead. Clyde is now coming down to face Bomb Man, while Shinx is heading to Gutsman stage. Of course, you all may want to rush to Gutsman, but the platforms, they go at their own pace. Clyde keeping it close. Oh! Survives, gets knocked back into the victory orb, and now it is one apiece. But Shinx is already through the worst of Gutsman's stage. Clyde is hoping that Shinx, they've made a misstep. But unfortunately, no missteps, only falling, land. Big Eye Stompers, not an issue, as Clyde approaches the platform hurl. Jinx has the Hyper Bombs. It's Gutsman! Insert meme here. Clyde makes it safely across the platforms. Oh, but Gutsman dodges the bomb. And there we go. Time for 14 is what I saw.
Yeah, we got a 4:14:35 for Shinx. We're just gonna have to wait for Clyde to catch up. Looks like he's running a little slower here.
Ah, I had missed that detail. Thank you so much. So in other words, that 4:14 is not necessarily a winning lap. So let's sit tight, folks. Also, I wish to credit brainwave.cc for providing some of the music during my time as host. They provide lots of tracks, such as the remix, which are game safe. After all, this is a celebration of video games, not just one. Gutsman dodging the first bomb, and the second. And the oh gosh, being on top of the rocks, that's not a good position. Oh! Alright, it's one life lost, but the timer is still going. Now hopefully we have enough hyperbomb ammo to finish this. I want to say we do. Gutsman just toying with Clyde today. One more bomb should do it. And time. Schulte, please confirm that time.
Give me one moment here. Alright, if both of you are ready, just remember no fast forward, no turbo controllers, and no restarting once we begin. And you can begin in 3, 2, 1, start.
Alright, as both of the runners go ahead and kick it off, we both have them starting with Gutsman. A brave choice for everybody that chooses their first match here. Alright, we got Miss Ray already taking a bit of damage at the start here. Not the very best. But it's alright, they'll make it through. They both are doing pretty good on the platform so far. Yeah, I know there are name tags. The most I can do for name tags is put my mouse over here on the Discord screen so they kind of pop up every now and then. I can just keep moving my mouse around for the name tags. They both proceed here. They both make it off the platforms and proceed through the level as Bruciform takes more and more damage as he proceeds through the level. They both drop down. They keep falling closer and closer to Gutsman. Bruciform just getting closer by barely a frames. They are like close in times, actually. They both enter Gutsman's room to start the fight. His Druciform is really low, but he ends up killing Gutsman in the nick of health. He ends up proceeding and grabs the orb as Misere slowly behind him gets Gutsman as well. What a close match there for Druciform. He almost had a restart Gutsman fight. Whew. Alright, and they both end up going with Cutman at the end to end off their runs. Those Chivos, yeah, they're still unlocking Chivos as they go. Alright, Druciform uses power up to lift the rocks as he goes through the levels. And Misere just continues to run through the level normally while Druciform is still in the beginning of the level. What is he doing? Miss Ray is already frames ahead. Already on the next screen. Ooh. Yeah. Voice got scuffed by Nightbot in the chat. Unfortunate skill issue. Oh, that's large. There we go. Alright, as they both make it closer to Cutman. We got Mr. Ray very close to the Cutman, and Drusiform ends up dying just before he can reach the top. Jumps back up. Mr. Ray goes closer and closer to Cutman, getting very close to the end. How fast can he beat it? He ends up getting the skip, and he goes right into the hallway to enter Cutman. Drusiform climbs back up to the top. He makes it. Hopefully this time he won't die. That's alright. It happens. Alright, as Mr. Ray enters Cutman, Drusiform is slowly coming behind. Begins the fight with Cutman, picks up 1 rock and 2 rock, and ends it right then and there! 422.81 for Mr. Ray.
Mr. Ray done with a 442.
Oh, a 442. Okay, my apologies there. Alright. Now we have Drusiform slowly coming into Cutman's room right after him. Currently at above 5 minutes. Let's see if he dies here. He's on pretty low health, so let's hope not. Lifts 1 rock. He misses the rock! Oh no, and he dies. Quick reset. He'll have to go back through the hall. Makes his way back through the hall. He gets more and more time at it, unfortunately, but he is doing his best. Is all that matters. As long as he is having fun, we're all having fun here. As he has to take out Cutman the normal way because there are no longer any more boxes, he slowly chips away at his health with his blaster. Takes a few hits of damage here and there. But he ends up successful in the end with the time of 6 minutes on the dot.
Quarter of a second for Drusiform. So congratulations to Mr. Ray on that victory.
All right, good morning, afternoon, and evening for all the ladies, gentlemen, and spectators in between. This is Time Crush, bringing you our next match of the day. A face-off between those representing South America versus those representing Spain and the Netherlands. Contestants, stand tall, fight hard, and be the best player you can be. Make your country proud. Right out of the gate, we have Brian going for Gutsman stage as a classic strat that we've seen so far. L-Body taking it slightly different. It's going to be some different risks and challenges that pose themselves in these stages, and each caveat is going to have their own pitfall associated. Let's see where they go with this. Clearing screens at great speed, L-Body is off to the races. But making quick work, Brian isn't to be undaunted. These dropping platforms don't seem to be anything he hasn't dealt with before. A quick drop through Gutsman's stage, while L-Body makes his way through the scrolling enemies, the Medusa heads of Mega Man here. Already to the boss room. Well, nearing. We're at our first door. All right, he is beginning his match. Takes a striking hit, getting shaken up on the rocks, losing a little bit of time. L-Body has a chance to recover. Pressure might be getting to Brian here. We're seeing a lot of damage get taken. L-Body has entered his boss room. And Brian finishes off Gutsman. L-Body not far behind. Fantastic. A good display from both contestants. Quickly moving on. Brian choosing Cutman. L-Body, where are you going to go? All right, a classic. Let's see if he can clear it as fast as Brian did. Those scrolling platforms do pose an issue to anybody who's ever played this game. But we're seeing some deft jumps. Ooh, a little bit of damage taken from L-Body, but nothing that can't be pushed right past. That's an intentional damage take. Ooh. All right, L-Body makes his way to Gutsman's first boss door. Closing in on a decent time. Brian's still getting right through Gutsman's stage, not to be deterred. He is going to be entering it with a little bit of low health unless he can find a way to make that up here. Oof, and goes down without a challenge at all. Brian is still running it very close to the wire on this health stat. I'm frankly sweating in the palms myself, and I don't even have a controller in my hands. Ooh, and he takes a death that will set him back. Recovery's still in the cards, but it's going to be an uphill battle. Just getting in there and saying, I'm done messing around. I'm going to brute force this thing. He gets the second boss knocked out. All right, fantastic performance, guys. Refs, what did we see for times? They are muted, my friend.
Ready, then we start in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, and we're kicking off our second match of the day here between these two regions. Gutsman out of Game Zone, Bomb Man out of Manko Dax. We've seen this strategy before. Let's see how it pays off. Again, those traditional dropping platforms coming up for Game Zone. A lot of damage boosting throughout. Both these stages are going to see dealer's choice on where they want to spend their health. It's more of a resource. If you've got the boss patterns down, health isn't, can I... Oh my! And right out of the gate, we have Game Zone take a fall. Alright, it's early in the stage. He can get right back on it. No big deal. Manko Dax has a bit of an advantage from that. Oh. A second death out of Game Zone. You hate to see it. Keep playing. Don't write yourself out. Anything can happen. Manko Dax can fall through. He can use his health wrong. No big deal. And I'm so sorry. Oh my god. Hop back in it if you'd feel. Manko Dax just has to run a clean game at this point, and it's looking pretty well. Game Zone, if he's not feeling too defeated, still has the option to fire it back up and get in there. If it's happened to him, it can happen to Manko Dax just the same. You only are guaranteed a loss if you lay down and quit, but we are seeing Manko Dax still proceed. And there's a death from Manko Dax. Game Zone, you have a shot if you get back on the horse. Alright, that might have been the flame in his sails to keep us going, boys. We have one death out of Manko Dax, a game over out of Game Zone, but early on in both the stages, it's anybody's race still. No! Those platforms are deadly! Frankly, folks, this is where I get filtered. There's a reason I'm shoutcasting instead of playing. I would have lost every time 9 ways to Sunday. Game Zone, I feel ya. Bomb Man encountered by Manko Dax here. Let's see if he puts him away quick. And he clears the force portion of the drop. Well, oh wow, I'm worked up. That got to me, folks. He clears the first section of the dropping platform stages and presses on. Manko Dax takes out his first boss. Who's he gonna choose next? He's seen what these platforms can do to Game Zone, and he doesn't care. He's taken on the challenge. He's gonna face him himself. I had to shut up and just watch there, guys. I had to see if he was going to get through it himself, but he put up a great performance. The platform showed no issue to Manko Dax, and he's pressing on. Game Zone is closing in on Gutsman. Manko Dax has about half the stage remaining. Takes a death at Gutsman. The perseverance is something to be respected, though, folks. He got back on the horse, he had a game over, he had a death, and he's still playing this through. A lot of other people, they would have thrown in the towel and been a quitter, but he's going to respect the competition, and I respect that. Manko Dax getting locked on a little bit of a stun jump here. recover. In Mankodak's finishes, ref, what is our time?
So Menkodax finishes with a time of 5 minutes and 18 seconds.
Alright, Game Zone, it's important you finish this one out. You don't know what else your teammates could bring or what the opponent's teammates could fail to bring. We can still see a strong finish out of you, and I hope to see it. He's making quick work of this stage. If nothing else, this will be a good time for this section. Making his way through, not to be deterred, using those health boosting strategies we've seen before. He is running it a little bit close, coming into the boss room here. Alright. Let's see how he finishes. He takes one more death. Game Zone, how you feeling?
Okay. Start in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, folks, this is it. We have our third matchup. Kiwiz, Sibamardo. Both going for a bomb man initially. We haven't seen a same stage matchup since the first round. Let's see how they respond. Some quick movement on the right here. Both of these guys definitely put their practice in and are seeing the frame responsiveness that they want. No input lag to be seen. Moving on to the next screen, Kiwiz getting a slight lead. Nothing that can't be quickly removed as we've seen before. Quick work of the sniper Joe as Sibamardo starts to catch up. I think we just had a slight connection issue over there, but we're okay. quick hop techniques, get through that hallway. Doesn't make us move any faster, but damn it, I'm gonna jump. Already at our first boss here. Kiwiz, how are you gonna put him away? Cibamardo closing in quickly behind, though, not to be left. As we said previously, health is a resource that can be used as you see fit. Plenty to spare out of both players, at least for a couple of hits here. Bomb Man goes down, Kiwiz takes the first boss. Logic would say he moves on to Guts Man, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a curveball out of some of these folks. Nope, not this time. Straight, fast, and down the middle. Those dropping platforms. Here we go. Cibamardo, I don't know, did we have a freeze over there? No, we're alright. That connection issue just had me worried. The platforms are cleared. Kiwiz makes his way and presses on. Cibamardo, could you do the same? Makes his way through without any issue himself. Damage boosting and mass spam out of Kiwiz. That is some fast button pressing, folks. The drop-down section for Cibamardo. Kiwiz about ready to enter the boss room. Barely any health left on the docket. Let's see if he can put him away with perfect RNG and pattern work. With a little mistake, Cibamardo can take the win. But if he plays a clean game, it's all over. There it is, folks! Kiwiz takes the first event here. Cibamardo gonna close in close behind. Cibamardo muted himself in Discord, so I unfortunately can't do anything about the volume there. But a fantastic finish out of him as well. Honestly, folks, this was a great match.
Okay, great. Good luck to both of you. And get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
And with that, Bendy on your left, rearview mirror on your right. Both starting at a familiar playground. Now all we have to do, get across these platforms. Bendy does so successfully, as does rear mirror. Whoa, Picket Men trying to cause some problem, but no issues. Now rearview mirror also dealing with it. Health bars are similar. Again, our runners have to use
Wolf, I'm gonna step in here for everybody. Your mic is really quiet on stream. Go ahead and turn it up on stream real quick.
I have it turned up as max as I can just now. I'm limited on what I can do here. I may have to make adjustments in between matches, but thank you. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, it is time for Gutsu Rokoman battle. Bendy draws first blood, or first oil as it may be. Rearview struggling a little bit, Gutsman choosing to cause some chaos, but okay, getting close. There we go. Bendy immediately heading to Cutman. And hey, Rearview Mirror gets a bonus Chivo. Unfortunately, during this match, we only care about, well, the leaderboard. Anyway, Divergence. Rearview Mirror heading to Bomb Man. Now, one advantage of this is if you take a loss of life against Bomb Man, you don't have to worry about Guts blocks. But the disadvantage is, if you know how to use the Guts blocks, then I think Bendy's decision may end up being the quicker one. Again, this is a game where once you throw a Guts block, that block stays destroyed until a game over. So, wanting to avoid that possibility, I understand Rearview's decision. We'll see if it pays off. Granted, if there is another advantage to Rearview's choice, these Susies keep on getting in the way for Bendy. Still, both runners are doing what they can given their situation. Bendy is approaching the final area, just has to watch out for a big eye. Along with some popcorn spewers. I may be hungry, but we do not want to eat those energy pellets, let me tell you. Rearview struggling as well. Needs to at least get to that corridor before losing all that health. One more Joe. Uh-oh. Low on health. And okay. Rearview has locked in a checkpoint, but Bendy is already at Cutman's room. First block, good. Second block, good! That is time. On my view, it was 4:37. Our referee, Salty D, will get that confirmed. And confirmed in Twitch chat, 4:37:11. Now, can Rearview Mirror still lock in a time? Does so. I want to say 5:04. Again, our refs will confirm.
Great, just remember no fast forwarding, no turbo controllers, no restarting, and no intentional despawning of enemies. And you can begin in 3, 2, 1, go.
Alright, we have Game Champ versus Theo Vellum. Two of the strongest competitors from the prior Retro Olympics to my knowledge. And we already have a divergence. There we go. Game Champ going with Gutsman, Theo Vellum going with Bombman, I believe. And despite what Game Champ may say about not being good at video games, it requires skill to get across those Gutsman platforms without losing a life. Theo Vellum climbing up without a problem. No issues with the turrets. Ooh, okay, Joe causing some problems for Theo, already down to below half health. While Game Champ is already approaching the boss corridor. Just has to watch out for a Big Eye or just tank it. That works too. And into the boss corridor. Remember, those of you unfamiliar with Mega Man 1, there are enemies in this corridor, so potential chance... Oh! Dodging the point balls! Nice strategy. That may only save a few frames, but remember, the goal is to beat 2 Robot Masters in the fastest time. And during the first stage, point balls matter. And there we go. Game Champ takes the lead. And, oh, Theo, fortunately making it to the boss corridor in time, so we get to respawn there. But in the meantime, Game Champ already going with Cutsman. Theo, trying to keep Bomb Man under control. Should have the health to tank it. And there we go. Theo Vellum is on the board. Game Champ is climbing. Turrets, not a problem. Well, Theo is heading back to Gutsman. Rolling Cutter Dispensary is sent to the trash. Now have more Susies. Game Champ decides, what are they? Just obstacles. Let's go through them. Going across the various platforms here. More jumps left. Oh, barely sticks the landing, but the important part is sticking that landing. Now that we have gone up, we must head down. Both runners heading down towards their boss corridors. Theo wisely picking up extra health to tank the Big Eye. Game Champ didn't look like they needed to do that. Alright. Super Arm is armed and ready. 2 blocks, 2 hits necessary. Will they land, or will we need Buster Strats? There's a 1, and that's a miss! Oh no, we have to rely on Buster Strats to finish. This will be close. But that is time for Game Champ. And Theo in trouble. That is too close! Oh! Gutsman rocks Theo. Ouch! In the meantime, Game Champ can enjoy that victory latte. He will get the official time momentarily. Meantime, Theo versus Gutsman, round 2. And there we go. That looks like a 5-14 for Theo. Again, I had missed Game Champ's earlier time, but I believe we will have official confirmation from our ref, Salty.
Perfect, there we go. We're looking good. All right, competitors, rules have been previously explained and set forth. There's no fast forward, no turbo, no glitches. You're representing your country. Lead with the best foot forward. Let's see a clean match.
Okay.
Kingston, are you ready?
Ready, gentlemen.
Andenith, you're ready. All right, on that mark then, it will be 3, 2, 1, begin.
And with that, our 2 runners have started. with a similar starting stage. Gutsman. Adoneth on your left, King Sombra on your right.
Wolfman, you're muted, bud.
Actually, I should be live on the stream, so you don't need to worry about that, Time Crush.
You're good on the stream. You're good on the stream.
Also, I just noticed King Sombra is going with a more darkened color scheme. There is no rule against it, and if it works better for vision that way, so much the better. While we do try to maintain fair rules, we do care about accessibility here at the Retro Olympics. So far, Adoneth has a short advantage right now. And both runners have a lot of health. King Sombra topping off to be a little safe. And Adoneth is the
Can we
first.
commentate? Is that okay?
Oh, you wish to join too? Go ahead, Scott.
I'm still here, sorry.
Totally, go commentate if you want. Be our guest.
While we have many cooks in the kitchen, it does take a lot of work to make this a masterpiece. And Adoneth and King Sombra are both trying to make
Looks
Guts
like King Sombra's
Alamo.
actually making a lot of headway back. Oh, another already there.
Indeed.
There's about, how much is like a 15 seconds ahead already? Oh no, he's out of trouble. Oh, he's made it. He's made it. King Sombra's there.
But Adoneth does have the advantage.
He has about a 20, I think I was about 20 seconds ahead now at least. Yeah, good 20 seconds in it.
And both choosing the same destination.
Yeah. Do you think it's in the bag already? Do you think that's gonna swipe the floor?
Nothing is in the bag until the final Robot Master goes kablooey.
As the old saying goes.
We've seen some comebacks from Game Over.
Really?
Indeed. Tricky part is you've got your Susie, got your turrets.
Oh, ooh. I've not with a damage boost there. Ah, pixel perfect. Yeah, another damage boost. I think I've not played this before for definite. See, that's where he's getting the time. So King Sombra was waiting. He gave it that extra second, whereas Adnoth was damage boosting his way through.
Every bit counts.
Every second. That's what I'm saying. He's done at least 20 of these, and that's why he's at least 20 seconds ahead now.
At the same time,
We've even seen people jump health pickups to save a little time.
Wow.
Same time, I am concerned about King Sombra's health.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
He can't afford to skip him now.
Super intro, the dive bomb jump intro. Gotta do that every time. Every transition, do the little jump.
Unfortunately, this game is a little bit too primitive to allow a 3-point landing, but
Oh, he's already there. Is that Cutman? Enable, yeah. It's gonna be, yeah, he's there.
and,
426 red north.
that was my
Very good
count
time.
as well. Now King Sombra needs to lock it in.
Under 5 minute?
We'll be close.
It's doable. Well, maybe not. Oh no! Oh, that's perfect.
news is Cutman is a little bit weak to that Buster,
Yeah.
as demonstrated.
Excellent job.
Begin.
And here we go. We have 2 runners, both starting with Gutsman. This is a popular decision amongst majority of our runners so far.
It does appear to be a tiny delay in the stream. I do think they did start at the same time, but I heard an echo.
There is a smidge, but it looks like the timer is pretty close on.
I was going to say, if we're going by the timer in the corner as well.
I would not worry too much about that.
Holy fuck.
Oh, because there are many of us in the booth, we should at least give another introduction. I am Wolf 1000. I am the present host controlling the buttons here. Our referee is Time Crush. They were the ones who counted it down and gave the runner spiel at the beginning. And the other guest from across the pond is Scott, who helped create Retro Achievements to begin with.
I am here and refusing to leave.
Whereas our 2 runners are refusing to Gutsman stage until the big brute is taken out.
Nice segue.
I've had to do that a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I'm saying, you're skilled. Oh, they're neck and neck.
To our spawn.
Oh no! Amine takes the lead. Gutsman can be very times. Alright, into Cutman stage we go.
Well, as you said, anything can happen in these times. It could be anything can happen.
Early blades can cause issues, turrets can cause issues, anything can cause issues, but fortunately... Good news, you're now tied up again.
Both gone for the same 2 bosses as well.
Common strategy, weak order. That.
Good damage boosting though by Amine. How hard is it really to get that damage boost? Because you'd have to face opposite on that frame, right?
This is a 60 frame per second game, so you literally have 1/60th of a second to pull it off.
Gee. I've seen it twice consistent. How are they able to do it this consistently? I don't get.
You know, it's just like any modern competition. Folks know of the events ahead of time, and they practice.
Yep. Oh, good call by Amine there, getting extra. I think that's a good idea. Amine.
Wanting to get into the game in their own way. As Amine is now about to cut things up.
Yep. Do you think it makes too much difference transforming before the room or not?
Not much of a difference, but oh no! Looks like
No?
Susie did get a victory against Genevieve.
And it's done! It's over! Was that it?
436 for Amine.
That was an incredibly fast run, 436. Damage boosts and everything.
Oh, to clarify the earlier comment, the Susies are the enemies that go from one edge to another back and forth.
Thank you. I'm so glad you clarified that, actually. I was looking around going, who's Susie?
Don't worry, I've been calling them Medusa heads.
Medusa heads go in a wave.
Actually, isn't that not called a Lisa Jus? They learned that. It's when they go in a figure 8 pattern. It's a Lisa Jus.
I'm sorry, is that not called you're more cultured than I?
I can do an accent too. Oh yes, very fast.
And
Quick switch to
no.
regular. Yeah,
Again,
you got it.
and that
Yes.
is time. I want to.
554.
Yep.
In 3, 2, 1, start.
And are off. With a split decision, we have Fretzy on Bombman, Hampa on Gutsman. Scott, you can safely speak now.
Thank you very much. I was holding my breath just in case.
Don't worry. First week, we're going to have kinks to work out. It's all good.
You can tell me off if I'm getting in the way or if I'm talking too much or anything like that.
Nah, you're good. You're good.
I won't ban you from anything. I promise you. I'm not even sure I know how, so don't worry about that.
I hosted 2 of these in a row. I have to shut up at some point.
So Fretzy, we've got Pampa.
Tampa already through the Guts platforms. And Fretzy doing well to dodge the Medusa bills, as I guess we're now going to start calling them.
Medusa Bills is fine. Medusa Bills. The bullet bills that act like Medusas. Oh, wow.
Yeah, Pampa is already in the corridor. You can get through those Guts platforms quickly, then there you go. But, of course, Gutsman himself is very RNG based. Oh, Pampa going for a close strategy, expertly dodging those rocks. And there you go, first oil to Pampa. Fretzy has just started the Bomb Man battle. And there we go, we are tied. Sound should not be broken. I hope not, anyway.
Oh, sorry. I thought I was muted, I wasn't.
No, you are fine, Scott.
False alarm, Wolf.
Okay. Gotta make sure that the audience can witness this match in all of its glory, after all. In the meantime, Fretzy on Gutsman, Hampa on Cutman.
I haven't seen either of these guys make too much of a mistake yet.
Yeah, but again, Gutsman is one of the shorter stages to go through, especially, and now that Fretsky has the Hyper Bomb, provided Gutsman behaves, this will be a quicker battle. Ampa will have a faster Cutman battle, but a slightly longer stage, I feel. And here we go, Fretsky already in the corridor. Ampa has to come down to get to their corridor, but Fretsky is already in the room.
Yep, no money's on Fritzy at this point. Because this could be a very fast fight.
Can be, but again, Gutsman has trolled others before. One more will... No, not yet!
Nope, not yet. Yep, he's there, full 14. Well done, Fretz.
Nicely done, and now Ampa can hopefully clean it out. Low on health though, so no, going for the guts blocks has Gutsman cornered, and there we go. Oh, a
Another
424.
fast finish.
Oh, very close for both.
Just waiting for a confirmation on a pie head, and then we'll be good to go.
I'm Crush. Could you raise volume on Starblades and Scott?
Yes, I may. Should be good to go.
Alrighty then. You guys know the rules. No cheating. Right? 3?
Pie head, what are you doing there?
Hang on, yeah, Piehead's having a bit of issue. All right.
All right. Oh, hold up.
Go back.
Hold
Go back
up.
to your menu. Back to your start menu. Reset your emulator.
He's hasty.
They call a false start and trap.
Ooh.
Fault.
He was having a bit of issues. He left full screen and then now it's closed. He's closed.
His
RevStar.
banking details.
Oh,
No.
Good job.
He's decided to watch Twitch instead. Okay.
yeah, okay. No,
He's
he's. Oh,
decided to
no.
watch the stream.
Let's see if there's any good people he follows.
Oh.
No,
This
you're
is
all
the
right.
Olympic
Probably does not
equivalent
follow Scott.
of throwing down the baton.
You're all right, pie head. It would happen to any of us. Come on.
Go ahead and yeah. Alrighty. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
All right.
And you called it, Sting?
We got Guts and Bomb.
We're going to the
So-
classics.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to see Galactic ace of this Gutsman here because he's taking the big RNG risk, but I think he's got it.
He's definitely no stranger to those platforms.
Oh yeah. And if you know the timing of them, you could easily do the stage.
Oh,
right
I
from
know
there,
the
no
timing of
problem.
him, and I still die many times, my friend.
Meanwhile, Piehead is in the Bomb Man stage. He is clearing it, taking a little damage as he goes from those sprinkler enemies, but he's doing okay, moving forward through it. And Spear's already past the first set of jumps.
Absolutely. Pie closing in on second screen here with still over half health. He did take a break to get the pick up there. I think he knows that he wasted a little bit in that first screen and needed to recover. Seeing a couple more hits here. Could be damage boosting, could be intentional. Not willing to write it out yet.
Spear definitely damage boosting through his construction worker. He's already moving towards the second set of platforms.
Clear
And
that
a
jumping money.
Beautiful.
Yep.
That was a beautiful big eye skip right there.
Mhm, absolutely.
Mega Man 1, the only Mega Man game that has enemies in its boss corridor. After this, they would just be little gates.
Piehead making quick work of the second portion of the level here, not taking many hits.
And here's the Gutsman fight. Very smooth so far, and he's got it. It's over.
Takes it home.
Goodbye, Gutsman.
It's
Oh,
over.
Pie gets knocked back a screen. That is going to cost a few seconds.
Yep, and he is needing all the time he can get here with Spear taking the early
Oh!
spike death.
That's really unlucky.
He did just
But he's
have a
not come back
checkpoint.
soon.
Yeah, he did just have a checkpoint. It's okay. That was so very close. He's getting nervous.
Yeah.
Mega Man, one of those heroes that can't take spike damage. This is the only Mega Man title where even taking
Oh!
Do we see
knockback
that?
like that.
Is his emulator like lagging when he jumps?
It does look
Uh,
like Wade, yeah.
His
Oh, no,
his
no.
connection
he
is
dies
lagging.
when
That does
another
not,
That's
it's not a game over,
unfortunate.
is it?
It is a game over. It is. He can get back into it. We found that if you're experiencing lag, it's your computer having issues pushing the Discord stream as well as playing the game.
I can already tell you he has a yellow warning on his Discord, so it's
It also
basically
probably doesn't help that he's streaming at 1080 and 60 FPS.
Oh,
yeah,
buddy.
that's pretty wild. Mega Man never looked so good.
Every pixel.
We can only dream.
So the actual streaming itself is going to be affecting the emulator's performance as well.
If you're at a high setting, yes.
Yeah,
Like he is.
not what we're doing here, but for them streaming it to Discord, it is going to take a little bit of resource. Discord is far more functional than if we were to say have them set up OBS individually. But
Yeah, completely.
Yeah, that could get you to not lots of nice problems if the runner doesn't have a great connection. So it is better for what we're doing, especially because it's low quality, low stakes. You know,
Yeah.
there's no money prize on the line here.
This is where we tell you
Really,
you win a
yeah,
new
exactly.
Bentley if you succeed. So I'm sorry if you're lagging, you don't get a Bentley.
It's just that way.
Spear is almost through Cutman stage at this point. He's taking a nice little skip jump because you can. As long as you know where those spikes are, you pretty much can easily get by them.
We're seeing that's so unfortunate. I know he's not. I know he's better at this game than this. I know he is.
Not having fun right now.
No.
Cut.
Oh,
Meanwhile, Spear did not get the big eye skip, but he still makes it to safety. He is well on his way. To beating up Cutman here. He's gonna throw a rock.
This hurts. Very badly. Very badly.
Oh,
I'm feeling
man.
it.
I do. I don't. Anybody would be struggling to continue right now.
427.23 for Spear.
A great time by Spear.
Versus a great time as well.
I'm not sure if Pi wants to continue. He still hasn't finished the first boss. We're gonna let him see what he does here, but
He continues. Okay.
he pushes on.
All right, let's
Yeah.
make Spear run through the rest of the game in the meantime. Mr. Perfect, or he's disqualified. No.
All right, Spear, listen up. You have to beat the rest of the game now without taking any damage to win.
The unfortunate thing is you hate to see a round decided by hardware limitations. You know, these guys put in the time to practice. They put in, days arranging the team, looking forward to what they were going to do and setting up strats, just to be eliminated at the finish line for something as simple as I just don't have the connection or I don't have the hardware to push it. That's such a shame. You hate to see it. My heart goes out to anybody affected, but not much you can do.
They both were, right? They both were affected by bandwidth at one point. I mean, if I had
Galactic had an issue even getting started to begin with. Piehead streaming at such a high quality his computer can't take it.
Getting haunted by
Sniper Joe will not let him go.
He's chasing him.
Unfortunate.
That's Crash Man. No, that's. I think he's calling it.
That might be it.
All right, 3, 2, 1, start.
Go, go, go!
All right, double guts. Oh, nope, but we got a bomb man.
And a bomb man. All right, Dark Side of the Moogle.
We haven't been seeing it all day.
See how this goes.
Both newer players.
Yeah, a newer player going right for Gutsman is always exciting.
Very bold. These are both brand new competitors to Mega Man.
Because he's doing really good on these platforms.
No issue whatsoever.
Yeah, so far so good. He's got the timing down.
There he is.
Perfect.
You love to see it. Barely any damage from Chronos, just a smidge. Oh, I spoke. I spoke. My mistake.
Oh. There he goes. Makes it
automatic. Quick work of those miners on Dark Side.
Darkseid is getting to the Sniper Joe part. Oh, he's having a little trouble. I mean, sorry, Kronos. My bad.
Closing
My
in.
my
No jump
windows
skip, but
mixed
he was
up.
able to damage. He was able to damage boost. He's all right.
Yep, you got that gate. As long as you touch that gate, you are good with the lives they have. So
Mhm.
he can afford a death here if he has to take one.
He even got a little health in the tunnel.
That's the beauty. If you can knock
lucky.
those Gutsman platforms, you are in great shape because the stage is so short.
And that's just coming to fruition right here as we see Darkseid's closing in on a beautiful Buster Strat. He's taken a couple hits, but he can afford it with the health he came into the window, clearing the rocks where it counts. Cronus is going to have a little bit of an uphill battle for him. He's getting distracted by these rockets over here.
What are they? Medusa bills?
Medusa heads.
Oh, good dodge there by Kronos. That's what stumped Piehead before. Oh, it's very low on health though.
Going into cut, man. Darkseid here. Let's see if he can make his quick work. If he does, this is an amazing performance out of somebody who's very new to Mega Man. I wonder if he's going to decide to stick with it. Oh,
It was an
Kronos
intentional death
takes
by
a
Kronos, though.
death. Just to get some health, though, yeah?
I think that was intentional.
All right.
He was pretty low, so.
Oh, that's bad luck by Kronos. I think he's then down to his last life now. Just a lot of pressure for these platforms now. If Kronos takes it steady, he should be okay. Oh no!
Oh!
That's unlucky.
Darkseid
Continue.
is looking pretty good. He's taken hits, but that death just afforded him a lot of time.
Yeah. Very smooth for Darkseid.
Darkseid a little bit of trouble though with this Cutman stage. He needs to take it a little easy until he hits that checkpoint.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wow!
That's
Just
unlucky.
like that, Kronos is back in it, guys.
yeah.
Just
You're right.
That's what we're saying.
Again.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen. We've
Wow,
seen
and
great
he actually-
competition.
I mean, he did hit the checkpoint, so he isn't losing everything. Here.
Darkseid is
But,
flubbing just again. The pressure is getting to him.
If he takes enough damage here.
Look at it.
yeah, he's having a nice run in with those gloopers.
The pressure's happening.
And he's back in the same situation he was just in on the last life.
I don't trust these guys.
Oh,
They
nice.
they will stalk you. They'll stalk you and keep going. Oh, Kronos.
Yeah, you gotta get rid of those Sniper Joes. They keep going. Oh, Darkseid is should be
Killed them with
okay,
that
but he
house.
also could easily fall apart here.
Oh, it's so.
Ooh.
Oh!
No.
This is the match we were hoping for. We aren't going to have perfect players every time. This is what new to Mega Man looks like. They did fantastic initially, and now we're seeing the pressure.
Pressure's getting to them.
If I'm either player right now, of course I don't know what's going on with my opponent, but I have to think about how much when you're doing a kind of race like this, and even if you're doing a blind game, you have to dial it back a little bit in your speed when you're starting to
Safety
really
first.
fall apart.
Absolutely.
What's happening on both ends.
Looking at that time increase,
We're seeing
like, oh my god.
What we're seeing instead is the exact opposite. People take a death and then they scramble to try and make up that time. You're only going to suffer worse. There's only going to be more consequences.
Right.
Oh, beautiful eye scan.
That was fantastic, and he needed it.
Wonderful, yes. He'll be able to make it to the checkpoint. Just enough health. If he can make it to Cutman, he'll be good. Oh.
Yep, he is golden now as long as he can throw a few rocks.
If you can hit the rocks, let's see.
Can Cutman
He
dodge a
can't even
wrench?
Pick it up.
He has to
Oh,
live
you
up
hit
to a
one?
damage list, so
Oh.
there it
Yes,
is.
it does.
There it is.
Clips him in the
Oh,
back of the head.
Beautiful.
Dark Side with the 5:56.23.
For a new entry, that is still very impressive. A strong time.
Yes.
He has a couple
Very
good
strong
skips
time.
in there. While he did take damage in some spots, there were some screens he cleaned up without barely even being hit. This was a good match.
Kronos is climbing the ladder. Will he kill the Sniper Joe this time? Looks like yes. He has learned that lesson. Don't let Joe stalk you.
He is an obsessive person. You got to handle that now.
Can I call out the the noobs friendly question, which is why not the other bosses? Why not Fireman? Why not Iceman? Why are we picking Gutsman and Cutman so often?
Well, Fireman and Iceman are not the noob friendly levels because Iceman has all the blocks, and without Magnet Beam to skip half the level, it's definitely not new player friendly. And then Fireman has a couple
Lots of
sections
instant
where
death.
you get knocked back and you're instantly dead.
Yeah.
And then Electman is easy, but the boss is hard, but the stage is easy, and the stage takes a long time. So that's why they gravitate towards here.
With Electman, it's where they started trying to experiment with vertical stages, so there's no real way to speed it up. You're on a ladder and you're going up as fast as Mega Man wants to climb.
I see.
It was
That's
really
unfortunate. Star, whenever you want to kick us off.
Alrighty. Go ahead and begin, Falcus.
And he's going right for the guts. Falcus waiting for his taxi.
Taxi ride.
Nice jump. Very nice. Yep. He made it past the first section. Great work there.
Son of a bitch. I'm just going to have to hold it.
Spreadsheet strats from Leo. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
going right. Just gotta edit you edit yourself in as the winner, and
He's gonna
don't
edit
even
it,
play.
yeah, exactly. Strategies, he's gonna let Falcus run this time, and he's gonna magically come in here and edit his own time, where he's like 2 minutes ahead of him.
Beautiful eye
God.
skip. Yeah.
Pay no attention to the spreadsheet behind the curtain.
Yeah, I was looking for anyone I could have grabbed, but the
XL percent.
no one near Brazil. All right, he's on the gut.
He's on the gut.
That doesn't sound good. Is he okay?
No. You know, it is improved. Was it Moon before who made sure both competitors were reminded not to cheat?
All right,
That was
guys. I know we're tempted, but no.
No cheating.
All right, he looks like he's going to get through guts. Not
Either
clean,
that
but
or
it
die.
works.
Still a decent time. Still a decent
Either
time.
that or die.
And
Cutman,
off the cut.
instant Cutman.
How are they doing that quick move to cut, man? Is it just
Spamming start.
gotcha? All
Oh,
right.
it's the next one. Yeah. Easy to remember then.
Mhm.
Yeah, you could do it like straight from the title. If you just spam start, you're instantly like in Cutman.
Acceptable losses through that first screen by Falcus. Nothing wrong with that. Leonardo still trying to clean up some paperwork over there. Let's hope he gets to the task soon.
Oh man. That paperwork sure is taking him a while.
Boss is on his
Yeah,
ass,
I
and he
gave
doesn't
that- I
have
gave
time for
that to him about
games.
2 years ago, and he's still working on it. It's a bit overdue.
What are those Pac-Men that just sort of spew out of the
Cutman
shed?
blades.
Oh, they're Cutman's blades.
Yeah,
Scissors.
yeah.
Yeah.
Little scissors.
Little silver Pac-Men.
Little Waka Wakas.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to make him like somewhat threatening, you know?
And they still didn't.
Nice,
Kung
damage
Fu
boost.
Cut Man! That's all I picture every time from the horrible little cartoon. He is not to be taken seriously as we've seen him get beaten.
Beautiful eyes.
I believe that Excel speedruns exist, and that they're sad.
It wouldn't
I
surprise me.
believe that.
Oh, nice. Nicely done with the dodge.
Ooh, goes
Gonna
for
pick up
heart.
the safety life just in case his competitor gets off of that Excel sheet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely. It'll give him a good time.
Bump in the
Falca's
wall,
got the
you know,
TPS
see him
reports.
his way in and out.
That's true.
Let's see how he does here. Oh, two eye
Ooh,
skips. I
perfect
love it.
Eye dodges.
You know, I'm gonna need you to go ahead and defeat Cutman.
I'm gonna need you
Without taking
to
any
skip
damage now.
Retro Olympics. Yeah.
Wow. Look at this damageless.
Meanwhile,
Okay.
his competitor told us he wasn't even supposed to be here today.
Mhm.
Yeah, we found out that they're competitive.
Oh god, it is Saturday. Did he really need to go in on Saturday? We're making Office Space jokes, but
Oh, there he goes.
clean finish.
Well
Clean
done.
finish.
Well
Perfect.
I did,
Well
his
done.
sign didn't pop up. Apparently, the leaderboard wasn't active, but
We'll check the VOD for the time. No big deal on that. I definitely think he got the better one of the two.